Wow, this hangout is on the air. It says it's live. Do you see it, Dario?
Yes, hi, Suzanne, how are you?
Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all there. I can't really see whether you are or not. This is our first ever webinar. This is our first ever Google Hangout. At least it's my first. And so I'm not sure. I hope I've done everything right. And if I haven't, at least you'll get to see it on YouTube after. That's the wonderful thing about this Google Plus. It's amazing. But I'm thinking that you're there. And so I want to say welcome to our first showcase, our entrepreneur showcase. And before we get started, I'll just tell you a little bit about everything. A little bit about myself. This is Susan Olupitan. Um, I am the law of attraction life coach and an online entrepreneur. I still have a day job, but we're working on getting rid of that.
Right.
But it well, we'll probably get to my story some other time, but the long and short of it is that I became an entrepreneur because when I had my first son, I have two. I really wanted to be a stay-home mom, and the regular career path that you find in corporate, in the corporate world, just doesn't really afford you the flexibility to be the kind of mom you want to be, at least not the kind of mom I wanted to be. So I right away started looking for opportunities to work from home and work online. And in this way, I've come across the most amazing company that I'm sure Dario will tell you about later. And I will tell you about later too at some other time. But right now, just suffice to say that that's what I'm about. And I really believe that the way of the world is going towards the entrepreneurs right now, because there's just no more stability or confidence in the jobs the way they used to be in our parents' generations, where you could work for the same company for years and years. And I think everyone really needs to have a plan B. And also, just financially speaking, it's just seems to be the way to go. So uh, I always tell my friends about becoming an entrepreneur, and they're like, well, what is that? What would I have to do? I can't give up my life that way. I want to, have passion and all this. And that's why I started this showcase, because I want to be able to feature um, entrepreneurs who actually are putting their passion to work to show that you can have a passion, you can have a living, you can have a life, and you can be an entrepreneur. What does it really mean? So that's what this is all about. And this is our first show. And just a quick note that going forward, it's going to be a monthly show, and we'll probably it'll just be an hour. But today I scheduled it just a little bit longer because it's our first time, and I'm just making room for glitches and mistakes and blunders, just in case they arise. So we're prepared. But if we get everything done in an hour, well, then great. So I hope that you're all tuned in. I hope you're all comfortable. And I hope you also have your pencil and notepad with you, because Dario is going to tell us some success secrets as well. So without much further delay, I'm going to introduce you to my first entrepreneur on my entrepreneur showcase. He is very handsome. So
Thank
we'll
you.
have to do a separate webinar on how he attracts the girls, although it's going to be too hard, because he's handsome, he's a talented chef, and he's got a sweet accent, which you'll hear in a minute. So, so have I embarrassed you enough?
Just enough, thank you.
Well, what I mean.
Merci, merci.
Welcome to the show, Dario. This is Dario Rossi, everyone. Welcome, Dario.
Thank you, Suzanne. Hi, everybody. How's it going? So
How are you
yeah, so
today?
like Suzanne was saying, I'm a chef here in Toronto, and I've been for the past 10 years. And let's say being a chef, it's not the most financially, how can I say, advantageous job. It takes a lot of passion, dedication, and it takes a while to finally make it big, you know. And I discovered entrepreneurship online through some friends. Met some great people like Suzanne, obviously. And yeah, I'm trying to just make a better life for myself and show people that making money online it's a very real thing. I mean, we're 2014, and why not, right? We're on the internet all the time, so might as well use it to our advantage instead of just watching videos that don't bring us much education, let's say.
This is
I'm
true.
gonna, it's true, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Back to you, Suzanne. I guess I introduced myself a little bit.
Yeah. So I have a few little questions that I like to run by you, Dario, before you go into your training.
Of course.
So, well, you've already told us a little bit about your background, and
Right.
that's awesome. Thank you. So, how did you actually get into cooking? Because I cook because I have to, but when I saw your website, because I stumbled upon, I think you found my blog, and then I found your blog, and I
Exactly
went
right.
looked through your blog, and on your About You page, you spoke about your passion for cooking, and I just think that's amazing that anybody can really be passionate about cooking. So how did that come about? How did you've always been passionate, or it was something that happened along the way, or how did that happen?
Well, I mean, I was in CJEP like pretty much everybody else my age back in the day, and sorry, college, right? So I was actually studying social science with a law minor. I was doing well, nothing extraordinary, but it just wasn't for me. You know, some people are just they're more hands-on. They need to have their hands like doing something, not just sitting down reading books. It wasn't for me. Um, Food was always super important, right? Italian family, huge families, huge feasts for all sorts of occasions. I
Hmm.
kind of leaned towards something in food. I was like, oh, maybe a chef. Maybe I'll work in a kitchen. My dad ended up knowing a chef at a restaurant really close to our house, and he got me a job there just to like chop parsley, like little tasks like that. I ended up meeting a a teacher from the school in Montreal, the culinary school, and he kind of sold me on the school, and I joined about 9 years ago now. Sorry, and haven't looked back. It's been the best decision ever. I've met some awesome people, and I can't wait to see what the next 5, 10, 20 years bring.
Wow, that's awesome. Are you going to start your own restaurant?
I would like to very much. I don't know if I can handle the stress right now, but it's in the plans.
It's a hard job.
It is, but it's amazing. It's very rewarding.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to coming down there. I'd like to try some of your stuff.
That would be awesome.
Great. So, how hard was it then? Well, I was going to ask you how hard it was to follow your dream of becoming a chef, but you've kind of touched on that already. So
Yeah.
let's take it the other way. How did you go from from being a chef to becoming an entrepreneur? Because you had mentioned earlier that the finances had a big role to play in that, but what about passion? Because you just like you said, you're a hands-on guy. You were passionate about like cooking and food. How does that, transfer into starting a business of your own online?
Um, well, like I said, so moving here to Toronto, it was really new for me. I was living with my parents before, so my expenses were at the very minimum. I mean, I had something like a car and whatnot or a cell phone that I had to take care of myself, but food, rent, I never had to pay for this, right? I mean, I was privileged, I won't lie. So moving to Toronto, all these expensive expenses came into effect. I now have to pay rent every month. I have to pay food. I have to go to groceries. Like I've never done groceries on myself before, right? But over the year, I've kind of like developed and budgeted. I was like, honestly, it would be nice to make some extra money, Like I have money to enjoy my life and whatnot, but extra is always good. I just want to, how can I say, enjoy the life that I want to live, not that I would have to live, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
So was that easy? Has it been easy to it, it, add that in, like because it's like a lot of people, if you approach them, say with an idea of starting their own business or so, they think, I just don't have the time. I work, so and so many hours. I just don't have the time. So,
No, it's
yeah,
very possible. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows as a chef or working in the restaurant in general, we're doing 10, 12, 18 hours. I know some people, we've done 36-hour days just nonstop, right? So at night, I get home, I have a little hour, 2 hours to myself to relax. I'll be showing you later on what I'm doing exactly during those hours or 2 hours. And it's become something profitable, something I could do in bed before going to sleep, just type a few things on my laptop and just little blog posts. And people, they at first they shy away, they don't really believe you or they think you're making a story or something. But you know what? Like believing in yourself is key, and if you believe in yourself, people will follow you. They'll follow your success. They'll follow your driven emotions. You know.
Yeah, that is so true, and I love that you just mentioned the believing in yourself and the whole mindset thing, because
Right.
I think so much of it is that, isn't it? Because exactly, people go, oh, I don't have the time, or I don't have the this, or I don't have the that. But really, with a little bit of time and a little bit of anything with your mind, you can actually achieve so much more than you can even think that you can, right?
Definitely. Like we all see these quotes online on Facebook, all these pictures with sayings and whatnot. I think the best one I've ever came across was it said, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right.
It's
And it's
true.
100% right. If you think you can't, you'll never achieve what you planned on doing. If you think you can, you'll find a way, just like you find a way to live, to breathe. There's a way for everything. There's a way for everything.
It's true. It's true. And in fact, coming to that is great because I actually, like I said, I'm a law of attraction coach. I love the whole, the I was going to say the idea of quantum physics and the idea of law of attraction, but it's not just an idea because it's a law. It's a physical law that happens, and so, um, so I was going to ask you about that, how that played a role in your, becoming an entrepreneur and how it's helped you to succeed as an entrepreneur.
All right. Well, I keep bringing it back to being a chef, right? Because I think being a chef, you're making food. People, they see food, they just love everything about it, right? If it looks good, they just want to dive in. They can't get enough. Good food, everybody likes, and you kind of develop a character, a personality, and people are super drawn to you. You're kind of like a public figure, you know? Like where I work, the chef there and myself, people they pass by, they thank us. They're into it. I think that's a kind of law of attraction, right? We're making food, they're getting so like emotionally involved that they just tell us, oh, it brought us back to this place, to this memory, to this memory. I think it's very both of them go together very, very well, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. I never thought
Right.
of it that way. That's excellent. Because one always compares things to what one knows, isn't it? So
Exactly,
your
exactly.
chef, that's your your analogy is in food, and whereas someone else would use a different example because that's what they do,
For
but it
sure.
makes total sense.
Exactly. Everybody loves food, right? Why not?
It's important. And
Oh,
they
exactly.
always say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I think it's the way to a woman's heart also, truly,
Well,
because
that's why I started cooking, right? All
now
the
we
ladies,
know.
the ladies are lining up.
So now we know the secret.
Oh yeah.
So, what do you do as an entrepreneur in your business? What do
Yeah.
you do?
Well, to talk a bit about like what my business is,
Okay.
just to say like the company you're with and that I'm with as well, Empower Network. Uh, in the beginning, I had joined because a mutual friend of ours, a high school friend of mine, John, had he was posting online about all this stuff. You know, like everybody's skeptic at first, just like it always sounds like something sketchy, you know. And we ended up talking, and I got into Empower Network because I mean, the Project AWOL team was so motivational, so inspirational. The support was just absolutely outstanding. Anything you needed to know, anything you needed help, like from emotional to work to spiritual, they're always there, you know? And I really enjoyed that. So I kind of expanded into a company called Wake Up Now, which is, they have more like tangible products, right? So the whole concept is get three, help three, get three. So you start off by you there's a monthly fee for everything, right? It's you're having your own business, like Empower Network, like pretty much any company online, or if you want to start your own business. And it's a financial wellness company. So they set you up in a way to save your money. They help you get out of debt faster. There's graphs. They show you where to spend your available budget. Like the whole online thing is it's very organized, and you could budget your month very easily. There's a what's it called, vacation deals. percent vacation deals because you're with this company and they're so big. And it gives you the opportunity to start making a little $600 extra per month, which I mean, everybody could use, right? It's a car payment, it's rent, it's food for a while, it's and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been really into it, and I'm happy I found Empower Network. I'm happy I found Wake Up Now, and I haven't really looked back, to tell you the truth. Just keep going forward.
So do you have to actually go on the street and talk to people? Because a lot of people, that's what they're scared of, you know. They're like, I don't want to have to call my friend.
Sorry, you kind of cut out.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Oh, see, this is why
Yeah,
we
sorry.
need extra 15 minutes.
Yeah, right? It kind of cut out a bit there.
Okay. So, no, I was asking, do you have to um, go talking to people on the street and all this kind of thing? Is that how you have to market yourself, or, um, because
I
you
mean,
said you have like 2 hours, for yourself to be able
exactly.
to work the business. So I'm not thinking that you're walking down the street looking for people, in 2 hours that you have.
No, of course, right? So with Wake Up Now, I mean, I'm using my own blog, DarioLRossi.com, and that's kind of where we met. I kind of like never told you how what this technique I'm going to show you is pretty much how we ended up meeting, right? So when I show you later, you'll understand more. It all makes sense. It's a little surprise.
Yeah,
So
great.
it's all about blogging, like Facebook. Facebook is huge. You could use it to your advantage in so many ways. If you have your own personal fan page, you could pay, let's say, $2, $3, $5 to reach maybe 5, 10, 20,000 people with one post, right? You could. Facebook is the ultimate tool. Blogging is an amazing tool. I use WordPress, and I mean, you've seen my site. I think like it's set up well. It's set up so to be engaging, and I've gotten a lot of feedback. And yeah, I'm not really pushing it on friends or family, because I mean, if I talk about it and they're interested, I'll definitely talk to them about it more. But if not, that's totally cool. I mean, how many people are online? Millions and millions, right? So I'll take that as my market.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Because I feel the same way. I like you mentioned, the Empower Network also taught me about how to market online using Facebook and blogging and all that. And
Right.
I've not spoken to anyone, of my family and friends, because I had done other things before, and I did. you know.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure when they see me, they're like, "Oh God, here comes Susan again." So
Yeah,
no more of
exactly.
that. you know, this is I no more warm marketers, we call it in this industry.
Exactly.
It's And I'm saying this to reiterate what Dario just said, because for those of you that are watching that are always concerned about, oh, I don't want to have to talk to my friends and I don't want to have to talk to my family, that's the wonderful thing about where we are in this day and age with the internet and everything that's online, as Dario said. With Facebook, with blogging, you can reach so many people. You can reach people the world over, and with things like PayPal and so on, you can actually get paid from other countries. So you can actually have an online business while having your day job, just like Daria and I do, and also having a family like I do, and doing all the things that you need to do, and having fun.
Exactly, right? Like we're having fun tonight. You get to meet, you get to connect with awesome, awesome people, and honestly, that's how you build relationships for future business, for just the future in general, right? It's just if you know more people that are supportive, positive, like-minded, then I'm all for it. That's what it's about in the kitchen too. Like everybody sticks together, they think together, you become one with your team, and you strive forward, and you never look back.
And that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, Daria. That you've been great already. I
Yeah,
think
thank you. You too.
I think that now that I think we've talked about ourselves some, maybe you
Yeah.
can teach us something. Maybe you can give us that surprise you told us about.
All
I
right,
know
no problem.
we're early still, but this is no, we're not. It's running along nicely the time, I think. So this,
Yeah,
I think we'll actually be able to keep it within the hour. So
no problem.
Daria is going to share something with us, and after that, we'll just give you our contact information again, and you can reach out to either one of us with questions, or if you're interested in our opportunities, and we'll go from there. But let's see what Daria has for us today. I'm gonna keep quiet over here.
All right, perfect. So, like I was telling you before, it's pretty much the way we met. So, I'm just gonna do a little screen share here. Just give me 1 second. Um, all right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go into WordPress right here.
Is that your screensaver? I am and can be anything.
Yeah, it's my background.
That is so cool. I love it.
Thank you. It's good. It's like it's motivational every morning,
Yeah.
every day. Just I know. We all know, right?
Perfect.
So, um, whoops. Okay. So this is sorry, slow computer. All right. So right now it's at 0 visitors, 0 views. It reset for the day. But this is my WordPress blog. This is my website, the DarioLRossi.com. So you see where we had met, it was on my previous blog promoting something different with the Empower Network. I kind of reset all that and I restarted it as of late May. Now with Empower Network, there was a product, a technique called Instant Audience Formula. Instant Audience Formula is pretty much once you have your blog set up, ready to go, like this is my blog right here, right? So everything is set up, testimonials, let's say, there's about me, there's whoops, about me here, you could continue. There's always an opt-in somewhere to join me in my venture, to be your own boss, all of that, right? If you want to talk to me, there's the Let's Talk here. It explains you a whole bunch of stuff, how to reach me. I've contacted a few people through there. That was awesome. And there's the blog. Now the blog I post maybe, I don't know, once or twice every day or so. I post it. So let's see, like this webinar, right? I had posted it. I'm just gonna click on it. And this is how you get more and more followers on your blog, how you get more and more people to view your blog, to interact with you. Here, I had posted an article. It was called 20 Things the Rich Do Every Day. So I posted that. I came down, oh, it's not loading, okay. So at the end of each post, there's all these icons here that I set up. There's Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, Tumblr, StumbleUpon. That 20 things rich people do every day, I posted it on StumbleUpon, and that's the huge spike you see here. You see 2,300 views, free, completely free. People work for months and months and months to even accumulate 2,000 views. I got this in one day just by clicking 2 buttons and writing a little article. I would see it, there's still every day. I mean, there's only 5 now. It started going down, but there you go. Now, once you have your blog set up, I go into the reader. Here I have just tags, hashtags that we all use that I follow. So let's say I follow entrepreneur. So this is what I do. I just do this for about 10 minutes a day. I go follow. I'm already following him. Follow. I do about 50 follows a day. And all these likes on the side here, I like. Then all of a sudden, I write about 10 comments, just like that. And then what these people do, now see, if I've followed or liked or commented, they have my picture here, they have my name. So what they're going to do, they're going to click on my name because they want to see, and they end up on my blog. Super easy, right? That's free traffic to your website right there. I haven't spent a cent. It took me 2 seconds, and like that's it. That's pretty much how we met. That's I think I commented on one of your blog posts. We added each other on Facebook. We started talking, and like from there you could see where we are now, right? We're making an online webinar and talking about our future, our dreams, and how to make it happen. So that's pretty much the basics. I mean, let's say, where can I go here? Here, there's freshly pressed. Sorry, here, freshly pressed. So these are, sorry, I'm just trying to, it's different on my phone, that's why. Look for something. Give me 1 second. Let's see, debt. Now, okay, this is perfect. So right here, down here where I like, See, the numbers go up every time you like. So if you see 10, 20, 30, 100 likes, there's no point. If you like, this person has already seen 100 people like his link. So he's not going to go look at you. For him, at that point, it's just another link. So the only thing I do is I only like posts with 5 likes or under. As soon as it's even 6 likes or more, I don't touch it. There's no point. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to. You see, I just continue going like this. Like, maybe I'll watch this video for a minute, see what it's about, make a little comment. That's in Scotland, no worries. Like, so now I chose debt. So these people are blogging about debt. When they see my name, they're going to go to Dario, they're going to go to home, they're going to end up here. This video right here, it shows the Empower Network. It shows how to get out of debt. Look, see financial wellness. Down here, there's testimonials. Jonathan Roumain, like I was talking before at the Empower Network. Stacey Ferris, a friend in Toronto as well. A buddy in a completely different business. He's in health and marketing his own product. There's Tiffany Woodward. She's with Wake Up Now. Super great leader, super inspirational. There's yourself as well, right? Like, it's entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs, making it happen. That's pretty much the basic idea here. So it's been working so far. It's been awesome. Like you saw, it was super easy. I'm just gonna take off the screen share. Am I still on screen share?
Yes. No, I think yes.
Okay, there we go. So that's what it is. If I make
That does look super easy, Dario. That's awesome. So
it is
I have a few questions.
for sure.
So you said okay. First of all, before the liking and all, once or twice a day. You said you post once or twice a day.
Yeah.
So you put in a blog post once or twice a day.
Yeah, so I go into my blog, I go on the internet, I look for, let's say, rich people habits or habits of people who succeed, Elite People Daily, Business Insider, Forbes Magazine. I copy, I go into my blog, I paste it, I set it up, I put a button where they could follow me, where they could join my venture, where they could get more information about me, and they go from there, right? So the views are not. Each view is not one person. You can have 10 views and 7 visitors, right? So maybe one visitor landed on my homepage, but then went on the About Me, and then read the About Me, and then went like, click here to join, and he ended up joining me, right? So views and visitors, they're both equally as important, but that's it. When I make a blog post on my blog, it goes to Facebook automatically. I just share it on my fan page. I share it on my personal wall. If it's something super interesting, super engaging, that I set up a funnel for to join me, I spend maybe $5, $10, and I boost it to 10, 20, 30,000 people. But very, very focused. It's not just all of Canada, all of the United States. It's maybe people in Toronto, people in Vancouver, or else like there's going to be people in north of Quebec that maybe are not interested because it's just not their thing. They're going to see it, and it's going to be kind of a wasted few bucks, you know?
And you don't, but then where do you find the time? Does it take a long time to put a blog post up?
Honestly, maybe 5, 10 minutes, and I'm done. I mean, I stay on it, I do more stuff, but for a blog post, 5, 10 minutes. It's just about finding articles online. When I'm on Facebook or just, sorry?
No, sorry, no, go ahead, finish up.
When I'm on the Facebook or just scouring the net and I see something interesting, I save the link, I save it in a bookmark so that at a later date I could just post it on my blog. So I have like a collection that I just go through, right?
Oh, that's brilliant because another thing, if you're telling people that you're making a business out of blogging, they're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to sit down every day and write a blog post 2 times a day. I have to think of something, I have to write it. But what you're saying is that it's easier done because you don't actually have to sit down and compose this long, intricate article.
Exactly.
You can use other people's work.
Definitely, 100%. No, but it's true, right? That's what blogging is. I mean, I never claim it as mine. I always, most of the time, I show my sources, and that's it. Like that post, the 20 things rich people do, it got 2,300 views. Like that was crazy. So I was super happy about that. Waking up to that, it's 2,300 visitors or views to your website for free. instead of 5, 10, 20, $100.
Absolutely. And then you also mentioned that you because you were looking for something and you said it looks different on the phone. So that made me think, do you do this on your phone? Can we use our smartphones to do this?
Yeah, definitely. The smartphone is so amazing. It's always on me, right? Like it's always on everybody. So I have my WordPress app. It's connected to my blog. My blog is self-hosted, so there's a little setup there. But it's just because to scroll down and to like, the like buttons are closer, so I could get more likes done faster, right? That's
Oh,
all.
great.
So yeah, but to actually post a blog, it's much, much easier on your computer. Might as well take the 5, 10 minutes and do it for
Yeah.
copy pasting, setting everything up, right?
But I can imagine you now, because you said like before you go to sleep at night, you might do. So you just have your cell phone on you, and you're just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, right. It's
before you
almost
go
a
to bed.
chore at this point.
Great. But I would like to say something right there because people watching might be thinking, "Oh, wait a minute. You mean you're just liking me and you're not really reading my article and stuff like that?" I just wanted to say that we do actually, um, at least read the headlines to see if it really is something that's interesting to. We don't just go liking everything.
No, but that's why I shown in the corner the hashtags. So it's
Exactly.
hashtags of interest, right? So
Exactly.
in general, I am interested because you're interested. You have a problem, I have the solution, and we work together, and we both come out the winners, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And the last question I want to ask about what you just presented was when you showed I think it was the testimonials, and you had different people from different companies.
Right.
I love that because a lot of times in our line of business, well, in entrepreneurship on the whole, everybody's just touting their one company. Everybody just
Right.
said, "Well, this my one opportunity is the one," and you you're both in the same industry, but they
Exactly.
don't want to hear what you have to say. And that's what I love about the Empower Network because you can be in any other company and still be in the Empower Network because it just helps what you're doing already. But
Exactly.
so I wanted to ask about that because you have about four different people from four different companies, and if you wanted to say a few words about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Well,
no.
I have some for it because I was with Empower Network. There was John, and there's yourself. It was just like mentors, friendships. There's a lady here in Toronto. We had just met through the Project AWOL fan page, and I saw she was from Toronto. We were on the same hangouts, and we just connected. So we're just like motivating each other every day. Oh, did you do this today? Oh, did you do this week? Oh, I didn't have time. Oh, come on, can you please do this? Don't forget, it just takes 5 minutes. All right, no problem. Like that's what it's all about. And Empower Network helped me so much in understanding the online marketing. Like Wake Up Now is amazing. I'm 100% back it. I'm in it 100%. And but I'm glad that I stumbled upon Empower Network first, or else I would have had no idea what to do with Wake Up Now.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, because I also have uh, another business opportunity that I work with that I was working with before I joined the Empower Network, and it was very much more the traditional, home presentations and all that kind of thing. And I thought there's got to be an easier way. I can't always
Yeah,
go to someone's home, that there's got to be a different way to do this. And then I found the Empower Network. And so apart from making money with the Empower Network, you can actually make money better with what you were doing before
exactly,
and make money with
exactly.
both.
It helps you in the future. It helps you in your present job. It's just super good. It just shows you all the ropes. It just shows you everything you need to know. And I'm super glad that I went through that process so that now I could just crush Wake Up Now. And I mean, here in Toronto and in the US, like the US citizens, they have 22% off cell phone bills. Like it's crazy the discounts we have. So I use the money profiting aspect, and I use the money saving aspect and the budgeting. I just use everything to just make a better year, make a better future for myself and whoever is on my team.
Oh, that is so awesome. So do you have to be, well, I don't want you to have to go into a whole Wake Up Now presentation,
No, no.
but the with the money saving aspects, do you have to be a well,
Yeah,
like
Yeah, there's different levels. The level where you're allowed to make money to take advantage of the vacations and all that is the platinum package. It's the independent business owner platinum package. So it's $99 a month, and I mean the first three people that you get in, you have your Wake Up Now Visa debit, and the 15th of every month you get that $100 back. When those three people get three more people in, you start making $600 a month. When you start getting, it's just like it goes down line like that, and you build 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. When you reach a certain level, there's a F3, F6, F7. They start paying luxury payouts. So you get $250 to $350 for your car. Your car has to be like within 5 years old. You get much higher up, you get private jet time. It just goes on, like super interesting, maybe more interesting for younger people, you know.
I love the idea of saving money. It's awesome.
Well, that too, right? Like I'm all about that. I have plans. I want to buy things. I want my house. I want everything. So why
Right.
not start now, right?
Yeah, that's excellent. So, where would you like people to find out? I mean, if people are interested in learning more about the Wake Up Now opportunity from you, where do they find that information?
Yeah, everything is pretty much on my blog. You go to www.dariolrossi.com. There's the home, there's a video there. If you go on the tab on the top, there's the WUN Life, One Life. There's everything I explained there. I set it all up to join, to learn more. There's downloads for PDF files to get deeper in the company. There's pretty much everything there. At the bottom right, there's the Let's Talk tab. You could contact me there, set up an appointment to have a Skype chat or video chat. And yeah, super easy from there.
Yeah, that's great. So, everyone who's watching, um, that's the way to reach Dario. Just it's written right at the bottom of the page there as well, the address to his blog, and all the information is on there. If you're interested in the Wake Up Now opportunity or the Empower Network opportunity, if you're just interested in working with Dario, or if you just want to get in touch with him, because like you said, it's all about motivating each other and helping each other. Then I'm sure he's welcome to hear from you also.
Definitely.
All right, or am I just setting you up?
No, no, it's okay, no worries. And like, just to touch base on one of the questions you said before, if I mix my entrepreneur life and my chef life, it's
Yes,
funny because at first I wasn't. I was keeping it totally different because I just know like how mentality is in the restaurant business and entrepreneur. Like, it's just very different mentalities that uh, still a lot of chefs have, definitely. I just kept it separate for my own like well-being to keep focused. And actually tonight, my chef is joining us, so it's our way of like interacting as well, you know. So it's something more to talk about and to expand friendship and discussions on, right? So I found that super cool.
oh, that's wonderful. Welcome to him who's watching.
Definitely.
That's great. And you know what, Dario, you had also, I almost forgot, you had mentioned the person, you had met someone in Toronto, you said, who is in a totally different company, but you guys have been checking on each other and, holding each
Right.
other accountable a lot, and that's really helped you also. And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
say that that's another really important thing. And as a life coach, that's one of the things that I also, talk about a lot is accountability. Because if you could have someone, it's like having a workout buddy when you're trying to lose weight. If you have
Exactly.
someone that you can check in with every day and just make sure that you're, getting something done. And even when you're feeling discouraged, it's not always you do everything right. Some days you don't do everything right. But if you just have that someone that you can talk to, it's just a great thing, and it doesn't have to be in the same company. It's just someone who understands you and can work with you.
Exactly. Someone you kind of match with on a certain level and you grow
Exactly.
together, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool to have, definitely.
Yeah. Well, oh, thank you. So, Daria, thank you so much for being my first entrepreneur.
Absolutely my pleasure.
I don't think we're going to use the whole 1.5 hours that I set up, which is awesome.
No worries. I'll get some sleep. It's okay.
Yeah, I need that too. I just want to throw back at you. What one thing would you like to leave the audience with about being your own, being a business owner, having your own business, and pretty much taking life in your hands, being
Um,
an entrepreneur? What is one
yeah.
last thing you'd like to say?
I mean, like I kind of went over in the beginning, like it's 2014. I mean, we have everything we want, everything we could think of to our disposal, laptops, smartphones, just tablets, just everything. You cannot, it's impossible to use all this and not generate some kind of revenue. And I find being an online entrepreneur, we've capitalized on that. And it's something very real that people have to understand. It's not, there's nothing sketchy, there's nothing weird about it. It's just because no one's heard about it doesn't mean it's not real. You know what I mean? People should get more into it. And who doesn't want to get an extra 600, 1,000, 10,000? I mean, a buddy of mine in Montreal who got me started in this, he's at 9, 10,000 a month. And I didn't believe it. I was like, that's impossible. How do you do that just sitting on your laptop? And like he showed me like the process, and it's very, very true. Like it sold me. I was like, yeah, for sure, let's do it. Why not? And I discovered that it is true. I mean, I reaped some benefits, and yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for being my first guest, and thank you for your awesome presentation and sharing your little secret with us.
My pleasure. It was fun talking to you too, Suzanne.
It was awesome. And so everyone that's watching, you know how to get in touch with Dario. I didn't figure out yet how to have my name at the bottom of the page the way Dario has. So, so it's not there. But if you were on this, you probably know that you can watch this again on YouTube, and it'll be on my YouTube channel. Everything that I am online is by my name. It's Susan Olupitan, so it's susanolupitan.com. You'll find me wherever. And I'll be back again next month with another entrepreneur. And I hope you'll all join me and really think about how you can make a little extra money. Think about how you can actually have the peace of mind of not having to live paycheck to paycheck. Think about how you can actually turn your passion into something that can bring you money, that can make you happy, that you can enjoy. It is possible. Right, Dario?
100%. 100%.
And
We're both living proof, right?
Exactly. And with that, we're going to leave you tonight. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next month. Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao. Bye.
Bye.